All right, guys, what's going on? Figured I'd do a members only video for you guys that are members. That way, give you a little something for your money here. I know it's not much, my membership ain't much, but I figured I'd do something for you. So, um, this is kind of interesting. So, I called WJHL yesterday and, to see if they were going to do a story about Dawn Wells making the statement that DCS workers need to be shot. And boy, I didn't know what I was in store for. I just called them to see if they were going to do a story on it. And we'll just say that I got more than I bargained for by calling and asking them that question. So let me tell you a little bit about what's going on here. So I basically just called to see if they were going to do a story on it. Anyway, I ended up talking to Ansley Daniels. And she tells me that, Dawn, whenever she interviewed Dawn and Candace on a 3-year anniversary, that Dawn was going on with the same verbiage about, DCS, and they didn't want to air that. They did not want to air that. They kind of wanted to keep it about Summer. So apparently, Dawn and another YouTuber, I don't know who it is, but apparently another YouTuber got upset because they wouldn't air Dawn's grievances, basically, all his his extreme, we'll just say his extreme grievances with DCS, the violent stuff. So apparently Dawn and a YouTuber got mad because they didn't, air that, and it caused, I guess, some supporters of Dawn and some supporters of this YouTube channel to basically send, from what I gather, threatening and harassing stuff to the news station, right? And from what Ansley told me, the news stations turned it into the police, and they've turned it into their attorneys. I don't know if it's like their corporate attorneys or what, but I guess the news station has attorneys, and so they've turned it into that. So, I don't know if Dawn and this YouTuber is going to be in a heap of trouble here. It sounds like it, because, like I said, not only did they turn all this harassment and stuff into the police, but they also turned it into their attorneys. So the attorneys, I guess, maybe, I don't know what the attorneys are going to do. So, but it does sound like Dawn and the supporters of him and whoever this YouTube channel is, whatever YouTube channel it is, that it sounds like they're in some trouble here. And with Dawn, I don't, with his statements, because they basically, everything Dawn said, they turned into the police. Now, are the police going to do anything about it? I don't know. Is it just icing on the cake for what they already have? I don't know. But it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. And I told Ansley, I said, dude's not right in the head. And I told her, I said, I'm sure TBI is looking into it. And, because you can't just say that stuff against state employees or a state agency and not expect to be investigated on that. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, I just wanted to share this with you. I did call WJHL, and I was just going to ask him. I said, "Hey, have you?" And I did. I said, "Hey, have you heard Dawn Wells spouting off statements about DCS workers needing to be shot?" And boy, it just opened up a whole big can of worms. I didn't know that WJHL was getting threatening and harassing stuff because of it. All because Now listen, guys, they're just reporters. And apparently all this happened just because they didn't air, I guess, Don's violent extremist opinions on DCS. And they can't. They've got to keep it classy too. You know what I mean? They've got to keep it classy. Now, I'm sure if they do have footage and video of Don spouting off his extremism and, violence towards DCS, I'm sure that was the stuff that Ansley was talking about was turned over to police. And, like I said, if police investigate it, is it going to be icing on the cake for what they already have? Are they just going to sit on it? Who knows what they're going to do, guys? Who knows what they're going to do? But I had no idea what I was about to hear when I called WJHL. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys. So let me know in the comments what you think about all this. Is a big shock to me. I didn't know it went that far. I didn't know the news station was the reporters were getting harassed. I didn't know it went that far. These are nut jobs out here. These are nut jobs. I mean, Don is, like I said, Don's not right in the head, and whatever's going on with this YouTube channel for them and their followers to do this you can't do that. You can't do that. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I kind of wonder if Don and whoever this is, and like I said, I wonder if they're in a heap of trouble here. So you don't get these high paying. These attorneys that work for the news agency, they're not ambulance chasers. So think about that, guys. Somebody's in some trouble here. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you on the next video.